Hello YouTube and welcome to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't visited my channel before, each month I concentrate on one stamp set with the bundle or suite. And September has been circle sayings right here. And with the 2 3/8 circle punch, which, okay, I love the punches. I cannot get enough of them. So on Saturdays, I do Saturday videos. And on Mondays, each Monday I do something different. So this is, this is number 3. This is not the 5th Monday of the month. And I do mess up from time to time, as I am human. So this is Saturday video number 3, not 5. So this is on the 3rd Monday. Sorry, not Saturday. Here we go again. So Monday video number 3 means that this is the 3rd Monday of the month. This will air on September 18th. And it's a shaker card. And like I said, we're using the Circle Sayings bundle. So I do have a sample. It's so cute. I got into some retired paper. Look at that. All the little sparklies in there shaking about. I didn't overly stuff it, but boy, it's cute. It's cute, cute, cute. So this is the inside, very simple. This is definitely going in a clear envelope. I want everybody to see this card when I mail it. It will probably actually, well, one might go out in the mail. I think I'm going to give it to my grandson for his birthday this year. So let's go over what you're going to need for this card. So I am pulling out the retired Pacific Point. So here we go. Pacific Point, 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. Oops, I forgot. For the inside, we have a piece of white that is 4 by 5 1/4. I'm going to tuck that in there. I have a 1/2 inch of scrap from cutting the 6 by 6. And I'm going to use that for the inside. So I'm going to tuck that in our card base here. Then we have our DSP, which is Whale of a Time. Any of these cards I create, you can do with any DSP. I am using what I have so I can give you ideas. Some of you still might have this like I do and might be able to create that. Some of you might have something else. You might have the Countryside in DSP, which I have used so much. I just need to get a little bit different stuff out there to give you some ideas of what to use from your stash. And that's why I do things like this. So DSP is 4 by 5 1/4, and it is Whale of a Time. Yes, it is retired, but boy, is it cute. And it goes on this card. And I just want to give you more options to use what you have. So we have a circle right here that I use the layering circle dies, and this is the closest to 2 3/4 inch circle die. I need to put that over here so I don't lose it. We're going to use this. We're going to use a 2-inch circle punch. I'm going to show you how I made my window with the 2-inch circle punch. So we're using a window sheet, which we are going to punch right now. I have a little scrap that was in my little thing. Let me keep that on it. Nope, we're going to take that off. And I went ahead and I used the 2 3/8 of an inch circle punch. And I punched me a circle. So there it is. Not sure about keeping that if it's any good. So here's my circle for our window. We're going to go over that. Now I have blends and we're using black Memento ink. What are we using from the stamp set? Well, I found my happy birthday finally. Yes, it was in a stamp set it shouldn't have been in. It was in, I think it was Petal Parks. I was like, what are you doing in there? So I have my happy birthday. We're going to use it, and we're going to be using these here, the seashells. So let's get started, shall we? Now I'm going to show you a couple options. You could stamp it and color it in on a scrap like I did here, and then we're going to fussy cut it. But I thought, wouldn't it be great to stamp it on this scrap of the blue paper? So this is how we're going to do our seashells, and then we're going to fussy cut it. So I'm just going to grab our seashells. I'm going to put it in here like so. Oh yeah. And then we're going to color them with the blends on this. So I'm going to put my supplies there and let you look at this card. Didn't need to take your pick tool at the moment. So let's see. This is kind of how, this was my sample, of course. I kind of lined up how I want to do them. So I'm going to start with the dark Granny Apple Green. And I used Pretty Peacock right there, way too dark. So I'm going to add the little dots here on this starfish. And then I'm going to add some dark to the scallop, and then over here at the conch shell. So that's my dark Granny Apple Green. And I'm going to come in with the light, and I'm just going to color them. I think doing it on the DSP itself is going to really, really make it look cool. And the Granny Apple Green is definitely a better choice than the Pretty Peacock. But hey, I was playing around. Gotta try something. You never know if it works unless you try it. So it's okay to make a mistake. Doesn't look too bad, but it doesn't look as great as this is going to. Now, I have saffron. I'm thinking Daffodil Delight, maybe? No, we're going to keep with what I did. Okay, we're not going to change. I am just prone to changing my mind. So I'm going to put the Nautilus with the So Saffron. And I know So Saffron is retired. Use the Daffodil Delight if you choose to. So there's the dark, there's the light. Can't really see that it's even yellow when you're coloring onto a blue, but that's all right. Now we're going to come in with the dark Blackberry Bliss. There. And then I'm going to come in with the lights. It almost makes it look red here on the blue. But we're going to stamp Happy Birthday in Blackberry Bliss in a minute, and I'm hoping it'll all tie in. Really, 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 really love this little card. And fussy cutting. Simple, simple, simple. We're not going to be too, I mean, we want it to be curvy-worvy. And we're cutting on DSP. So this is really easy to cut, guys. At least I am. You know, if you were doing floral paper, use the floral arc that's in the stamp set. You don't have to do the seaside. It depends on what your DSP is. Mine happens to be a seaside DSP. So I'm going to use the seashells. But like I said, if you were using some floral, like if I was using that new Countryside Inn DSP that's in the catalog, which I do have, I would choose to do this floral one. So I'm going to move these aside. That little bit is going in the recycle bin. This we're going to keep because it's done. So next, let's show you how we're going to make our hole. Where's my, there we go. All right, I need some washi tape to hold my circle in place. Now, you guys, if you haven't seen me, I've got a little bin here. of things I have tried and they don't work out. So I just keep them in here, and sooner or later I use them, or I use them like I'm doing right now. I have this 2-inch punch that didn't work out for something earlier in the month here. And I can't seem to find the washi tape in. Why? I kind of felt like it. Maybe because I'm going the wrong direction. I am. Of course I am. You would think the acrylic nails would help, but they really weren't helpful. So grab me a little piece of washi tape. Now I'm going to get this, hopefully center enough. And I'm going to use it. This has a little hole in the middle to hold that down. Now I need a handle to put this in the punch, so I can put, going to add this to it right there. Oh, let's add it to the back because we need that 2-inch circle punch. Oh, that's going to be just fine. It's just not quite center, but it's going to work. So we're putting this in there. Now that we don't see any Blackberry Bliss around the outside, now we're going to punch. And there we do. We have our porthole. And these are going back in my bin because I might use them for something. I'm not putting them back with their stuff. I'm just keeping them out. So now I'm going to tell you the most difficult part of this card was probably getting all the tape and stuff around here, because we have to tape the window sheet. The window sheet is a lot like, because it's not square, it's circular. So I just put bits, you know, can't do a circle with the tape. So I just came around, because don't forget, we're going to have dimensional strips there to make it for the shaker card. So I'm just adding bits here. And sorry, I couldn't do this off camera because I needed to show you how I used the circle punch to make my little porthole here, my window. So there's that. Gonna go over it really well with the bone folder. I want to make sure that that adhesive is going to be really well done on the piece. So we're going to take off these bits. Bits, and another bit, and one more bit, hopefully that's over. Let's see. All right, so we have that done, and we have our window sheet right there that we already did the circle punch. There we go. So it's in there. Let me show you. Can't go through the hole. There we go. So next we're going to use some dimensional strips, and I'm actually going to use some from a paper pumpkin. Now I need those adhesive scissors because I used this outside chunky piece. I'm very thrifty stamper here, crafter. So cut that bit in half because it was quite thick. I'm going to, can't totally curve this either, so we are going to piece it. The only thing with this is you have to make sure everything is butted up together, or you're going to lose you're gonna lose your shaker bits, and we don't want to lose anything. So I'm just going to keep going around the circle, making sure I get this like really butted up there. Have to cut it again, put this bit. Hope you guys can see that I'm really making sure that nothing is being lost here. I'm going to cut that bit off. See how I'm pushing it right up against it? I think that whole bit I might be able to get there. I can. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to cut this edge off. take off that backing, and I know here I'm going to have to, so see how I'm doing that? And I want to tell you guys, Miss Cynthia Ford from Indianapolis mailed me the shaker bits I am using. I got them for my birthday, and I have never been so excited. That is why I started doing these Monday series. And it was, I was so floored, y'all, that I was just floored that I got such a wonderful, generous gift. So I'm going to show you those bits here in a minute that I used, that she sent me. In fact, I'm going to show you all of them. I did do, making sure that doesn't show any. So I'm going to take all these little sticky bits off, but I'm going to show you all of them that she sent me. Okay, so we have all of the backings off of our shaker window. We're going to set that up there. And we don't need this. We need our card. So get all of that out of there. We're going to glue our DSP down. And I know, guys out there, you have paper you can use to do this. If it's not seaside paper, use the floral one. Use the thinking of you. Put it around the window. There is so much you can do. So I'm going to show you how I took this. And you see that lone little turtle right there? That showed me on here that I want to stamp my happy birthday right below little turtle. So little turtle is our visual point here. And I'm getting our Blackberry Bliss. I'm going to ink up happy birthday. I'm doing a test. All right. So here we go. Happy birthday. It's going to look much better than the Pacific Point. Oh, yes. It's going to show up so much better. So there's that. Now, the goodies. Let's get the goodies in here. So look at these. Look at these. I am using these in the shaker card, and I am going to use these on the outside like I did here. I used some glue dots. These are wonderful. There's dolphins, seashells, hearts, and all these little blue beads. So I've got, oh, and I added some of this jumbo chunky glitter. I got it for $1.50 at a thrift store, so I added that too, but I want to show you again. Put them in here. She wrote down everything of what they are called, and then she labeled, I can't really flip these over. Like, this is number 7. I might have got it mixed up. It says Ocean Blue. And it is so pretty. Look at all those goodies. I just love them. I've already used the stars. So what we are going to do is I'm going to dump. I put every, see, the little beads want to go flying. I don't want you to go flying. I don't want you to go away. But now I got to pick out some of these. And there's these little teeny tiny ones that I want to put on here. I just want a few. So like there's this one here I want to add. I'm adding much more glitter to it. I just want like 3 in the center. Are there any teeny or tiny? I thought there were tinier ones that I shoved in there. Nope. Okay, so we're going to add like 3 of those in the mix. This one is popped over. We don't want you that way. We want you this way. And yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to carefully, I know there are other ways to do this, but because of how I'm doing my shaker card, this is how we're going to do it. Oh, the little beads just are wanting to fly away. So you just take your circle, gotta bring it down a bit to where we have our turtle. Ta-da! Look at all that stuff. This one has a whole bunch more. A little too much of the silver. So look at that. Get those away. Lots of shaker bits on this one. And these all need to come back to me so they can go back in their container. Hold on. I don't want to lose any of them, because they are just too precious. Precious, precious, precious. I already have some picked out that we're going to put on the actual card itself as an embellishment. Oh, this is number 8. I might have them mixed up now that I think about it. So we don't need the wet glue anymore. Where's my... Okay. I even have a whale. Look at that. He's so cute. So we're going to put a dimensional right there on his tail. Then, oh, I do need the wet glue. I do. I know. I want him. Ooh, where's that little bit of ribbon? I had this little bit of pool party ribbon I thought might go back behind him. Let's see what we think. Just as a little added. Do we want the little bits of the pool party ribbon back there? No. Okay, let's go back to my original plan. So I'm taking off the backing, getting Mr. Whale right there, popping his tail down. Then I'm going to lift it up and just put glue here on my window where he's going to stick to. Now we don't need any more glue because I think we are finally done with that. But I need glue dots. My wonderful little clips. I'm going to follow where I placed these. So I know I want one here. I want one right there. I want another one. 1, 2. Is it here? No, I know there's one there. Here. And see, this one I'm debating. Do I want it here? Looks more because it goes like in an arc. So we're going to put that other one there. So we're going to pop all of these off. Let me put that back over there because we don't need that anymore. And I said we were done with the glue. We are so not. We have to glue our seashells on that we made so pretty with the blends and fussy cut out. I guess I could use glue dots, but we're not going to. So now I have my ocean blue, I think is what these, I'm going to have to go look again. Or Cynthia, if you're watching, will you please tell me if I screwed up the lids? Oh, so there's one. There's 2. There's 3. Those are the large ones. These are the medium ones. They're going to stick on there beautifully. Look at that. You can see one of them right there. Yes. Oh my gosh. It's just perfect. It are seashells. Okay. I'm wondering, do we do the white? This looks brighter. This is kind of looking muted. So let's finish this up. Let's finish this one. I think we need to do it with the white. I really thought it would look great with that, but that looks really muted and not what we want. So we have, you get to see me color again. So that's light. This is dark. So we're doing this one. So saffron. All right. We have a light granny apple green needs to come into play because this one already has the dark. Please be light. Yes. Okay. And then maybe we will stamp all of this with the little splotches. And this one needs dark. Blackberry Bliss. Light. Blackberry Bliss. And yeah, we're going to stamp Pacific's Point all over this in a second here. Let's move that aside. We're going to get those little splotchies out again. I do have my Pacific Point, thinking this might, sometimes you just have to, do we want dark or light? We're going to go light. So stamp off, then we're going to stamp off, stamp, stamp off, stamp, 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 stamp. All right. Did we do too much stamping? We'll find out in a minute. But now we can come over here and just fussy cut. This to me is relaxing. Some people say coloring for them is relaxing. Fussy cutting for me is very, I don't know why. I think because I did it so much. You know, we didn't have dies way back when. We had punches, but to do something like this is something we did all the time. So it doesn't bother me. In fact, it's just, you could give me a whole bunch of stuff and I'd sit here and just fussy cut. So let's see how this one works. Oh, much brighter, much better. Yes, 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 yes. However, I think it needs a little, I'm going to use a Q-tip real quick because my sponge daubers have gone missing here. I moved them and I can't figure out. So I'm going to take a Q-tip. And I am going to go just around the edges of this. Just around the edges. Oops. Much, 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 much better. All right, now we can glue it on. I told you we weren't done with the glue. I thought we were done with the glue, but we are not. So I'm going to add some right like that. Look, so cute. And of course we have to get the Wink of Stella out, guys. We have to. So we're going to Wink of Stella all our little seashells. And our whale. We want a sparkly wet whale. We don't want him beached in the sun. We want him to be sparkly, and pick out a few sea turtles and do them as well. If you're using this paper, if you're doing flowers, choose some flowers. I mean, there's so much you can do. So this one has a lot of stuff in it. You can see the happy birthday. You shake it and you get, uh-oh, I have a leak. I'm going to have to stuff some more dimensionals around in there. Where's my leak? Oh, it's because there's something stuck. There is one of those. It's not sealing because I have one of those stuck up underneath my, you can see me pushing it or pulling it one way or another. There. Now nothing is coming out now. Now it's fixed. It just had a chunky piece of glitter in there. So that, guys, we're not done. We have the inside to do. This is real quick, real easy. So I have that little strip, right? Oh, and I said I was really done with the glue, didn't I? Just can't get it always. We need it to put this in there. So I'm just taking my little sea turtle strip here, lining it up along the edge. This is definitely going to be Hank's birthday card. Definitely. So there we have it. We're going to glue this into our card. Really, really darling. there you have it. That's all there is to it. Happy birthday. Yay. So thanks everybody for watching. I am so grateful for all of you for subscribing and supporting me in my card making endeavor. And I hope you think this card is cute enough to leave a comment, maybe, if you feel like it. Like, share, help me grow my channel, because y'all are the best. This has been the best endeavor ever, and I truly, truly appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you very much, and come back and visit me in my wonderland. Bye-bye for now.